The pictures in the report we're about to show you by Sky's chief correspondent Stuart Ramsay will add to the growing evidence which could be used in war crimes trials. We must warn you, his report shows the result of the massacre, including disturbing pictures of many burned bodies and skeletons. You may not want to watch them, particularly with children, but we feel it's important the evidence is seen. Those pictures begin 20 seconds into Stuart's report.
Only as the rebels push into the southern heart of Gaddafi's support in Tripoli is the true picture of this regime's capability for violence becoming apparent. In a burnt-out warehouse, they showed us how awful it could be. Still smouldering, the bodies of 53 people, civilians we are told, murdered in cold blood as the first news spread that Gaddafi's Bab al-Azizia compound was falling. It's believed 150 were killed here. Some, they say, are buried in the compound. The stench of death is horrendous. They aren't sure where all the bodies are buried. Locals heard screams and came to see what was happening in what was normally a farmyard warehouse.
We were here near this mosque and we hear some people shouting, right? About 5-10 people, we want to come here and to see what's happening and whether some people are calling for help. We hear some guns are going on, their pumps are going on here inside. And then when we just come by near, we found some snipers there above that, and they start shooting. So we went back, right? Next day morning, after maybe, 1 hour or so, everything is quiet. And there were about 3 people injured, and they are escaped, okay? And they are now in Tripoli Medical Center. If you want to see them, you can go there and to see them. You can see them, okay? Okay, next day morning we tried to come. We find some militias here who are carrying these guns on the cars, and they told us, please go back, or otherwise we will shoot you.
When the rebels came, they first found 3 bound, executed bodies in military uniform outside. The prisoners were 50 meters away. From the midst of the crowd, one man was brought to us. He was, he said, a survivor, a prisoner who got lucky and escaped.
On this moment, about 10 to 11 people, they were tried to escape outside.
يرموا في الرصاص من جديد علينا وكملوا على هماه بالتفجير بالرمانات وجزء من الجيش لحقنا واحنا نهربوا.
They were trying to kill them even when they escaped. Some of them went this direction and the others went the other direction.
والجرحى اللي كانوا محطوطين هنا هم اللي صفوهم هم اللي قتلوهم.
Some more people injured here, they killed them.
لأن المنطقة اللي احنا فيها هي بالتحديد كانت منطقة تنفيذ اغتيالات للضباط الليبيين اللي يرفضوا في تنفيذ الأوامر.
He said this place was for executing the people who are exactly refusing to kill the other people, the civilian people.
Well, this is the fate that befell some of Colonel Gaddafi's prisoners. They say that the people who are in here only wanted freedom and have been arrested because they disagree with the Gaddafi regime. They say that there are many more bodies buried, not just in this immediate compound, but in warehouses and buildings that surround here. This is a crime scene, but the people of the local village are going to bury these bodies as soon as they can. But the investigators will no doubt have to come in at some point. Exactly who was murdered is unclear. They could be soldiers, civilians, or a mixture. It actually doesn't matter, though, because in the final days of the regime, these people were gunned down and were set on fire in cold blood. Another crime to investigate here. There will likely be many more.